Now, they say that 50% of relationships fall apart, 50% of marriages fall apart. And, you know, a lot of people go through relationship after relationship after relationship. They get on a losing streak. You know, heads you win, tails you lose. And they keep losing, losing, losing. And so they enter into a relationship, they start having sex, and that doesn't work out. Then they go to the next one and have sex, and that doesn't work out. And they go to the next relationship, and the next relationship, and the next relationship. And then finally they hit the winning ticket. They meet that person that God intended them to meet in the first place, and they can be happily married then. But you see, you find the right one, and then you realize, oh boy, I've had sex with half the cheerleading squad. You know, I mean, and then it gets embarrassing when it comes to school reunions, and you're looking at all the girls you've loved before, you know, like the song with Willie Nelson and Julio. I don't know what idiot put those two guys together, but somebody did. But you know, you're all the girls I've loved before, and now you've finally found the right woman that God intended you to have. And yet it's a little bit embarrassing because of all this awkward situation. Well, what does commitment look like? What does real commitment look like? When Matthew 4 and verse 19, it says, "And he said to them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him." Man, that's a good example right there of commitment. They threw their nets down, they left their work, and they were committed to Jesus Christ. And you know, Jesus gives us another example of what commitment looks like. And he said, Matthew 19 and verse 5, "For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh." So I just think it's important, you know, that we teach our children, you know, okay, son, daughter, look, once you enter into this sexual relationship with this person, in God's eyes, you are married to that person, and you'd better be committed. It's going to be time for you to leave home. It's going to be time for you to start your own family, to start your own life. The apron string must be broken at that point. And you see, young people today are not growing up quick enough today. You know, they say the American dream used to be, at least it was for me, to get out of my parents' home as soon as possible and get out on my own. I was out and already had a home built by age 21 and I think married by that time. But what I'm saying, you know, today the American dream is to get your 30-year-old son out of the basement. He's still living at home. People have to grow up, and the sooner the better. Now, what can you do if you have broken a commitment? Well, it's very simple. 1 John 1 and verse 9, "If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness." You know, never forget, those who are committed to God can renew their strength and find favor from God. I want to close with Isaiah 40 and verse 31. "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as an eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint." Those that wait upon God, those that wait on God, those that trust God, and those that are committed to God shall renew their strength. They're going to mount up with wings as an eagle. They're going to run and they're not going to be weary. They're going to walk and not faint. I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? And I'll see you next time.